I have finally made it out after coming back from Rob's in Suffolk. It turned out I'd actually got COVID, so I've been completely knocked out. I think we're now on about the 15th of November, something like that. So I've literally just come down, doubled up with a friend in a swim, trying to make things simple and easy, and we'll see how the next 48 hours go. But it's nice to be back out, most definitely. Well, it's morning time now. We've had a pleasant night, a couple of beers, good old chat, because neither of us have seen each other for, I can't even remember, sometime in the summer, I think. It might have been sometime in the spring, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know. So that was quite enjoyable. Had a minor disaster getting down here yesterday. My daughter was had a migraine and rang up with school rang up and I go and collect her, and I didn't get here until 2:30, which was sort of not the best start. Unfortunately, if she only gets a migraine one day, she generally gets one the next day, so hopefully fingers crossed, otherwise my session could be a lot shorter than I'm hoping for, but we'll just have to see. You know, I've got out, I've done a night, I'll take it from there. Realistically, really, it would be ironic after all this time off that I end up going back early. So just have to see, really. Just have to see. But no, it's nice to get back out on the bank. It's well, sleeping outside, you don't sleep very well, do you, for the first night? So I'm up quite early. We'll see. Fish were topping last night in the evening. Couldn't really see where they were, but you know, they're definitely out to the front of us, definitely out to the right of us, and definitely out to the left of us. Need to pin them down a little bit more, but there we go. Does look rather good and rather nice. As I said, it has been a while, but hey, hopefully this will kick-start me back into the groove, really. Sort of bugger things up a little bit slightly, because I wanted to sort of get a little bit of baiting program going in November, and as I said, we're now sort of middle of November and it's about 3 weeks past, so there's not a lot I can do about that. Realistically, just have to live with what I've got, realistically. A little bit of a wander around here. I haven't looked around here yet. So yesterday I literally just got here, set up and went for it, really. So I'm going to have a little bit of a wander into this swim, because this is one of the swims I'm sort of interested in fishing, realistically. But it's a sort of a backup swim, but the swim I'm in, I've spent a lot of time in it over the years. I need to get out of it and get into another area. Problem is, like I explained before, I don't really like looking across at people. I just like to tuck myself away and my own little private space, which is really why I love the airfield lake so much. This is you look straight across the lake, straight up there, swim over there. I just need somewhere to slightly set my bivvy up differently so I can fish somewhere else. And I'm sort of thinking down on the ground here by this bush, because it's all been sort of cut down here. I'm going to stop you setting up your bivvy, looking this way. Lovely view. Yeah, you're looking sort of yeah, it could be a little good area to set up, I think. So we shall see. Right, time for a quiet cup of coffee, because I think Steve's still asleep, so we'll do that. So, he had a single bleep last night. I have nothing, so you never know, really. It's not about that this weekend. I'm sort of just down here just to get back into the groove a little bit. Still a bit worried about energy levels. I'm not 100% recovered from the COVID, so here's what it is realistically at the moment. Right, I shall catch up with you later on, folks. Well, the sun is starting to disappeared down behind the trees. I don't get much sunlight in here. You can just about see it through there. Steve done his night. I'm now waiting and hoping to see what happens tonight. I haven't moved my rods. I've been seeing fish out there. I'm a little bit off them, but they're still out here, out there, not too far away. It is looking absolutely gorgeous and nice. The wind's died down now, which is wonderful really, because it was, well, it's feeling a little bit cold and not overly pleasant in that strong winds and things. What is amazing, I still can't believe it, it's actually going to stay and be like this, is apart from a couple of day anglers, I'm the only one here. Amazing really. Amazing, completely amazing. But it could be because it's going to be a cold one tonight. But you know, we live with these things. You know, as I say, I don't think the water temperature will drop down too much tonight. The fish will still be quite happy to feed and have a go. It's looking very autumnal and gorgeous out here. But yeah, I don't know, I'm quite happy with that. Quite nice, quite looking forward to it. Another night at the bank. Glad things I'm feeling better. I seem to be, hopefully I've passed the point of sort of feeling grotty. I feel I have. I'm quite happy about that. Just have to see. Right, I think because I like eating the tea in the daylight, it'd be tea time now. It's coming out to 4 o'clock. A little bit of food out on, and yeah, that'd be nice. Right, hopefully I'll catch up with you in the night, and yeah, all will be good really. Well, here we are, stuck in the viddy. Not really stuck in the viddy, I could go outside, but it's thick, horrible, miserable, damp fog at the moment. As you can see, there's a little bit of light shining on that tree. If I'd recorded this about 20 minutes ago, it would have been not doing that, and struggling to see the tree line at the back. You can just make it out. Yeah, horizon markers in the distance. So yeah, it's certainly was a cooler one. Didn't really notice it because didn't have the need to get out. But hey, I think as I said at the beginning, this is just a sort of just a trip just to get me out there, get me back into the groove, and you know, it's nice. And I was a little bit concerned I wasn't feeling brilliant either when I sort of first came down. I think check the weather later on and see what the wife says, and might actually do a third night, to be perfectly honest with you, and put a little bit more effort into the fishing, and see if I can wangle one out or something. I can't just sort of sit on my hands now. I'm sort of getting back into the groove of things. I know it's not really that long since I've really been in the grand scheme of things, but it was how I was feeling from the COVID really. Just not 100%. I'm still not 100%, as you can hear me croaking and groaning, but my body sort of, you know, my chest and everything feels so much better. In fact, you know, you can't really feel anything. I've just got a bit of a funny throat, but I've listened to my videos over the years and noticed that's normally what happens first thing in the morning anyway. So it's sort of pretty normal, croaky voice, and hopefully, just hopefully, will be a lot better. But we're gonna have a couple of brews and crack on with it really. Well, the sun is trying to get through the trees. Looking up there, it looks sort of blue sky. I've still yet to check the forecast, to be perfectly honest with you. I've made myself a little bit of a brew, so but it looks clear blue sky today, which will be good. Sunny day. yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely put a bit of effort into catching a fish tonight. Really am. Something. Yeah, we've got to do that now. I'm feeling the love again. Definitely feeling the love again. All nicely pitched up there. I'm still not sure if anyone actually set up in the dark or really late last night. If not, there's just me and another guy down here last night, which is very rare. I don't know. Perhaps everyone's Christmas parties suddenly this weekend. I can't believe there's that many people not coming because it's winter. Really can't. But there we go. Right. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'll leave it a couple of hours. Let that sun come out. Let it warm up. Looking good. See, look at that. You got my lovely tree that I love. It'll be a while before that comes back into bloom, won't it? But there we go. The leaves nearly enough all gone from that now. A few little ones hanging on there. But no, it's all good really. So you never know, just as the light starts getting on the water, something might rattle off. Who knows really? Who knows? Fingers crossed really, fingers crossed. Rightio, gotta have a brew. Right then, we've definitely put a bit of effort into there. Had the marker float out, looking around the areas that I normally fish to the right of this swim. Found a good bit of weed, found some nice clear gravel patch, and a nice bit of silt. So what I've decided to do is one's going on the little gravel patch to the right, not very far out, and then one's going on the silt a little bit further out. So I've got my all ever faithful Ronnie rig, a spotted fin classic corn boilie, and a little half a white catalyst pop up. I'm going to fishing that a little bit near the weed and some silkweed, so I just want to sort of make sure it just sticks up just a little bit more. And the other one's going to be a straightforward, nicely glugged and soaked and smelling fantastic catalyst boilie. I think I'm going for actually. I feel that's a good option. So yeah, the sun's out, it's looking nice. Everything's warming up. I'm going for a drive around the lake because I've not been here for a while. And it's all looking good realistically. So yeah, I think when I leave, I might scatter whatever bait I've got left around and spread it around evenly around the lakes and in the margins and things like that. And see if I can get the fish a little bit more on the bait, put a little bit more effort in the baiting campaign, which is really what I've been planning from the beginning of November onwards. But it looks like I'm going to be starting around about the 20th of November. Can't help it. I knew I was eventually going to catch COVID one day, so I didn't end up in hospital. So I'm glad I had my jabs. I normally, if I get the flu, I normally end up quite tight-chested, and I've nearly ended up in hospital before. So I was very mindful of the effects of that. But yeah, so it's all good. I feel I'm more or less on the mend now. Near enough, sort of past that sort of period, and get out and do stuff, and I'm not absolutely shattered, which is quite nice really. So happy with that. Weather conditions are a little bit better tonight. I've checked just in case they've changed, but when I looked this morning, I've got a little bit of a southwesterly wind blowing, bit of rain coming through. It's going to clear up tomorrow morning, so I've got enough time to dry everything out. If not, I'll just dry it out at home realistically. I do want to waterproof my bivvy. I waterproofed the overwrap yesterday in the sunshine. It doesn't take 2 seconds to do and 2 seconds to dry. Best place to do it really. Yeah, so that's all good really. I'm quite happy. Still keep watching out and looking out for fish. I haven't really seen a lot realistically. Unfortunately, where my bivvy's positioned is sort of a better view of the rods. You're doubled up with someone, so you sort of, they see your rod and you see your rods. You know what I mean? But you're on the opposite side of where your rods are, so unless I can be bothered to move my bivvy across, I can't actually see where I'm casting now. But I can see sort of to the left. I'm interested, what occurs to the left anyway, more than the right for sort of like future trips and things like that. So yeah, that's alright, it's good. Right then, I need to get these rods on the spots, so let's crack on and get that done, shall we? Rightio. See you later, boys and girls. Rightio, let's get this into the right hand rod first. I've got to get that spot on, so it could take me a few casts. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully I'm just sort of been a while since I've been casting in it, really, if you know what I mean. I'll lose a little bit. Problem is, it's only it's a gentle little cast. This one is, to be perfectly honest with you. Very tiny little. Just realised the rig is tangled. That's always a bonus, isn't it? You don't need that, do you? I don't know how that happened. Must have been when I was getting it away from the bivvy. So yeah, this one's got to be spot on distance and perfectly on a tree shadow in the water. If not, it's going to be in the weed. We don't want that. We need it out of the weed. So it's like a little gentle flick. Got to slow everything down and make sure the rod's pointing exactly in the right direction. It's not that one. Slightly a foot to the right. That'd be interesting. I did lead around there. So as long as I'm reasonably close within the shadow of the trees, it's gonna be okay. And that actually went slightly further to the right than I'd placed a bait before. And that's come back clean, so I'm happy about that. I do like to spread my bait around when I'm spomming out there just to get it all set and sorted. So if that lands there again, I'll be quite happy, that will be. So that's total rubbish, that one is. See, I told you it's going to be a tricky one to get this spot on. It's sort of a very, very short cast, and it's tricky with braid and a leader on, because you still get a little bit of spring back from that leader, even though it's supposed to be taken out of it. So let's just get this. Oh, that's bang on. That is bang on. Absolutely spot on. We like that. We do like that. Yeah, we do. We like that one. That'll do nicely. That will do. Let's get the reel in position. I'm a bit fussy. I like the spool all the way down on the reel. Like that. And then I just might have to a bit. I normally have my pod slightly more to the left on here. I like it quite tight at first, so the line is just dead tight to the lead, and I just slacken it off gradually through the weed. Just realised that I might have to take this down a little bit. It's quite at an angle, so we'll leave that down. Just let the slack out, and then it should slowly tighten up over the next 5 or 10 minutes. But that should be clutches. It'll be very quite loose on this. We're going right, so I'll have to get my supports on my pod just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Last thing you need is your pod going over. Don't need that. That one's quite good. I quite like that. It's going to settle down nicely. Right, the other one should be a lot easier. A bigger area to put a bait in. I normally stick 2 rods on this one, so as long as it's within the shadow line of where I want and the horizon marker, I'm quite happy where this one goes. But, it's also a nice distance and it all lands perfectly, so it should be, I'm not going to say it should be all perfectly straightforward, because you just know what's going to happen when you say that. But there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Peach. Much better. So you can cast, really. Just what I can't cast is short range very easily. Weird, isn't it? don't understand that sometimes. Right, yeah, so that's... I said, gotta have it done. Gotta have the real handles up as well. Just lift my line so it doesn't go beep. Hate buzzers bleeping. Really do. Just gotta let that tighten up and settle down. I just sort of put it in the side of my buzzer. It doesn't sort of do it. I'll put that on. And you can just put a little bit of weight to it. Pull it back. Keep the tension on. It should slowly just settle down. I really, to be perfectly honest with you, not too bad at the moment, but like my rod's pointing directly at where I'm fishing in the winter. I'll pick up any things, but a lot of bang up. I have to use my bank sticks and things and totally readjust my pod, and I'm not. I haven't got the not quite there on that one. This would be nicely done. That should be good. That one's looking good now, so we can get that one in there. Yeah. In the line clip, that one's pretty much there. Not too much. No, it's pointing at the right place. This one's going to take a lot longer, so I'll just generally just put it on there and just leave it for half an hour, and it will sort itself out, and then I can just pay a little bit more line off. There's no rush to get these things, but you do have to get it right, don't you? Right. Perfect. That'll do me. Teach. Brilliant. Well, hopefully we shall catch some fish tonight, won't we? That's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. Getting it lovely out there now. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect. Well, the sun's gone. I didn't really get a sunset. You got a lovely mirror view and things like that. Fucking... oh no. The carp is still straight out in front of me. Well out of my range. It's time to put the door down now. The old mist's coming up over the river. Over the back over there. So yeah, I'm gonna settle down for a night in the bivvy. Which I don't mind. Watch a bit of telly. Have something to eat. Oh, it'll be good. I'm feeling pretty confident tonight that something's going to come along and pick one of those baits up. There's a lot of activity around this lake at the moment tonight, which is really, really good. So it's just got to pay off in it, really. I've gone for it. We'll see where we go. As I said, we're going to... a little bit of rain coming through. The pressure's slowly dropping. The old kingfisher there. And yeah, it's going to be 5 degrees, which is the only sort of downside to tonight. But that's what it is now, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? We're in November, heading for December. You know, had another frost last night. I just didn't get up early enough to find out, apparently. But yeah, it is what it is, really. Does look good though, doesn't it? Ah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Right, I'll catch up with you in the morning. If we're really lucky, get a carp tonight. It'll be perfect, wouldn't it? Just for the photographs. Oh, isn't it good? Look at that. Happy about that. Good 20, I reckon. Haven't put it on the scales yet, but we'll do soon. That'll be lovely on here. Absolute peach. Should we do the other side? Yeah. We should do the other side. As it's behaving itself. I've now said those immortal words. Oh no, look at that. Beauty. And a belly on that. Fantastic. Nice to get one of these lumps again. Hey, really good. Righty-ho. Let's get it on the scales. Something we want, then it appeared not long ago. Look at that. Can't argue with that, can you? Absolute lump. Probably similar weight to the last one. It was about 27, so we're hoping for around something similar, which I'll be very happy with that. Do me, absolutely beautiful. Does feel a bit heavy in mind, but maybe I'm more knackered because I haven't really slept much since the first fish. But hey, there we go. That'll do. Like that. Wow, good morning, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Moon and the stars, eh? Wow. Happy with that. Very happy with that. There we go. All looking good. Just put a fish back. Nearly did move the mat and do that in the background, but I'm not quite sure how well it would come out. It's looking good, isn't it? That wind and rain has passed now. I think that's why that fish sort of bite at the last minute. Quite happy with that. Really beautiful. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how much this you're going to see. Yeah, see, it's a little bit dark and dingy over there. I think it's coming up to 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'll wait a bit longer and catch up with you. Well, I'm a little bit out of breath because I looked at the forecast and suddenly realised there's a huge great chunk of rain coming along. Then it started raining, but it's missed us, really. And yeah, I'm all packed down on the super duper trolley. The 3-wheeled monster machine. Look at them tyres. Absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, so I've rushed and packed up, a bit out of breath and I didn't need it. But hey, what a session that has been. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Definitely subscribe, comment, watch a little bit of my videos. Just trying to boost myself up to 1,000 subscribers, etc, etc. Hopefully get there soon. So thank you very much. It'd be a great help. Spread the word. And yeah, if you're on the bank, hope you enjoy yourself. Catch a few lumps. Till next time.